Hi, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, where we are doing the Band of Brothers quest line. I think, at least. Yeah, it's the quest line, Band of Brothers, from the DLC. We are to go on patrol with Circuno.
Should we ride out?
Aye, we ought to set out on patrol about now. Hope you've got your kit ready and whatnot. I'd like to head to the north. Is there anything interesting that way?
North of here, Samapesh and Merhoyed are that way, and Talmberg is a bit further on. There's stables in Merhoyed.
I wouldn't mind paying a visit to those stables. We can go through there.
And from there?
From there, we'll follow our noses. Something interesting is sure to turn up. I feel it in my bones. Mount up and let's go.
Sure. Chief.
Quest started. Bad Blood. Oh, we got a new icon. And we started from Sassau, weirdly enough. So I suppose we only get predetermined fast travels here at predetermined times of day and so on. Follow Kuno and his band. Yeah, the moment the loading stops. Okay, we're slow.
What a fine day, eh, brother?
Indeed, brother.
You know what I like best about days like this, Jan?
The scent of chamomile wafting from the hillsides.
Among other things.
Ah, like the rounded hills, rising, purtling, all soft and pink in the sunlight.
And the fertile valley below, spreading wide and inviting.
Dew glistening in a mossy hollow.
The sweet aroma of honey in the air.
The sturdy poplar, standing tall and erect.
Aye, it reminds me of that day. That day when the two of us fucked Fletcher's ma.
Very droll. You'd make a stuffed bird laugh.
Your ma's a stuffed bird. I stuffed her myself.
I can't smell any chamomile.
Well, men, how are things?
May I?
Yes, Fletch?
How shall I put it? I'm a little concerned about the prospects in these parts, Chief.
Oh? How's that?
I've been looking around, and if you'll pardon me, it seems to me that we've been stuck for a long time in the arsehole of beyond.
It's not Paris, France, I'll grant you.
What I mean to say is, I haven't got any new kit or arrows since the day Jakey joined us. It makes me uneasy, Chief.
I see. What about the rest of you?
I don't know what Fletch is moaning about. There's plenty of booze and loose wenches nearby.
Not to mention fools in the taverns who don't know when to stop rolling those dice.
Dangler?
It's the arsehole of beyond everywhere we go. And it always makes me uneasy.
Jakey?
Fletch can complain. I was supposed to get a suit of armor, and all I got was a shitty kettle hat.
Sorry, but they don't do hauberks in girls' sizes.
Oh? Well, how did you get yours then?
All right, I appreciate your honesty, lads. Don't worry, there will be plunder. We're here to fight, and to the victor the spoils. That's how it's always been, but no purse of silver will shed blood for you on the battlefield. That's what this company is for. And I hope you never forget the golden rule. You can joke all you want, moan all you want, but nothing will keep your skins in one piece better than trusting your leader, who you choose by your own free will. So don't ever forget that.
Amen.
Chief, I think there's something going on over there.
Let's go! Behind me, and keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah.
Not easy to stay behind him if he's riding so slow. getting
What do you
bumped by
think we
other
can
horses
expect this time, fellas?
Groschen.
does
hidden in
diminish
a
the
piss
stamina
pot under the bed.
massively.
Nice
Oh,
chunk of beef. No one
is that the
there
burnt
would
out
eat
farm
it.
near
On
Marriott?
account of it'd just fall out through the holes in their bellies, eh, brother?
My mouth is already watering, brother, and I ain't even touched a purse yet.
Once you get your hands on some loot, I'll be happy to play you for your hard-earned groschen back at the camp.
Poor old Fletch. Never gets to see the action from close up.
What about you, Dangler? What do you expect to find?
Utility in human suffering, like always.
Always full of good cheer, eh, Dangler? Why don't you take a leaf out of Stone's book and shut the fuck up?
Jesus, I wish you'd all shut the fuck up.
Keep your eyes peeled, though. There might be someone hiding out here still. Look for clues and question the survivors, if there are any.
Okay, we saw this burnt out farm a few times. Yeah, it's the one between the Inn and the Glade and Marriott.
Jesus Christ, what a massacre. God almighty. Looks like it happened fast. No signs of resistance. They simply slaughtered them like animals.
Wanna look around. What I can find here, another guy. And this one says he's interactable.
Oh, my luck's not in today.
You found anything interesting?
Fuck all. They cleaned him out good and proper. But one fellow was still alive.
And what did you do with him?
Don't you worry. I seen plenty of wounded fellas, and he wouldn't have made it. So, I put him out of his misery.
And did he tell you anything?
He mumbled something about some Lord something. Zool, I think.
Zool? I never heard the name.
Me neither. But I don't know too many nobles.
Okay, I asked him what he did find before he did find it, so was a bit weird. So let's see if we can find something more. There's a lot of stuff around. The stone is praying. So let's look around. Ooh, this is really hasn't been treated nicely at all. Can't find anything here. Go to the next one. More doors. There's lights. Wow. I take the dagger, the note, and the shield, please.
Kuno will want to know about this.
House of Zool. Shield and a message for Soradzik. For Soradzik.
Poor wretch.
Wrong menu. This menu. Message for Soradzik. Radzik Cobbler, you unscrupulous beast, devoid of Christian morals, I accuse you. You abandoned all honor and virtue when you perpetrated acts of cruelty and malevolence against me and my forebears. I call you a cur for committing those vile deeds, which you certainly remember well. I challenge you to face me in a duel as befits knightly virtue, to desist from cowardly concealment behind castle walls, and to defend your honor and that of your house as behoves noble statues. If you decline to do so, I will travel this land and truthfully make known to all that you are an ignominious wretch, unfit for the company of decent men, and I shall have your shield nailed to the pillory as a mark of shame. I swear before God that I'd act justly, bound by my family honor, and perpetrate against you only that which you deserve. My grievance is only against you. Yeah, we saw that from the bodies, asshole. My grievance is only against you. But the longer you hide from me in a cowardly manner, the longer shall I maraud and plunder in this province, be it upon your own head. Signed on June 2nd in the year 1403 by Sir Hagen Zur. And we also got a Zur shield, which is way worse than my shield. A 12-pointed star, the sigil of House Zur. What else would we be able to find? Let's try to find other guys here and stuff around. Someone wanted to talk to me. I heard something about a ring, so you were too far away. Yeah, you also didn't find anything. But I heard another one. I heard another one of you. Speaking about the ring. Where are you other guys? Still missing Fletcher and Jakey and guys. Why are you so far away? That's Jakey. That's the dangler.
Did the raiders leave any tracks?
Well, they came from the northwest. A horse or two and a few men on foot.
Anything else?
No, nothing.
They came from the northwest, okay. Still needing to find Fletcher. Because from anybody else, I know where they are. So it's the Fletcher that I need to find. He might be hiding somewhere in the woods. Come on, everybody's here but Fletcher. Where is he?
They turned the place over good and proper.
Trying to find everything here. Where's Fletcher?
What a pile of shit. I wonder if they found anything valuable at all. They weren't even armed.
Is that Fletcher? No, that's Dangler. Fletcher!
Did you find any tracks?
Some, a horse or two. They rode off through the meadow towards dawn. They were avoiding the road, which is interesting.
Towards dawn?
Meaning towards the east. Apart from the mounted ones, there were some men on foot too. Well weighed down.
Well, they can't move too fast then.
No. And what's more, they left a trail of blood. One or more of them might be wounded. Either that, or they dragged off some poor bastard from here.
Nice work. Thanks.
Objective started. Track the raiders. We're gonna track the raiders then.
Yeah.
I assume it doesn't matter which... Oh god. I have to find something around here. There's a dead horse here.
Poor creature. Hunted down like game.
So in here. Which direction now? What else is on the map here? I have no idea. I'm trying to go to what looks like structures. There's another woodland garden here, but that doesn't help.
Looks like they carried away a lot of stuff.
There's like apples that I could pick up if I wanted to. So then this, so they went this way.
They went this way.
Okay, along this. Then
Seems they met some resistance at the farm.
Assume this way?
What a waste. But at least I know which way they went.
Yeah. Blood. Blood. And then, over there. Over there.
Well, I could live with trade for 5. 5?
There they are.
10.
What's going on there?
25's a nicer sum, I grant
What's
you.
that?
Get on with it then.
Deal with the
What's going
raiders.
on
Let's try it peacefully.
Mother of... What are you doing here? Tired of... Is that the best you can do?
I hate it when they use their special attacks to wiggle around my camera. You're fucking kidding me.
What's the matter? Hey!
Can't even change my lock on if something's happening weirdly.
Got weak at the knees, have you?
Come on.
What's for?
I would be able to hit him if the game would let me do anything. But change your lock on, goddammit, on.
Is that all you've got?
Okay.
Jesus Christ! What's the matter? Come on!
Why did you change your lock on?
Come here!
Change your lock on. I can never change my lock on when I want to.
Knees, have you?
Can never change my lock on if I want to. Oh god, now is the time that my armor broke. You fucking assholes are fucking kidding me. What are you doing with the fucking camera? I hate this game's... I hate this fucking game's system on how multiple enemy combats work. Why do you change lock on your fucking game?
I'm going to enjoy it. Bugger! Some fun at last.
Only 2 left.
Is that...
Come on, you're the last guy. Wow, thank you.
Christ!
That's sometimes weird that I can't move. Fuck you. Combat system, why are you so weird? Where is this left? Seems that nobody else is left. What the fuck is this game sometimes? I need... Not chamomile brew. Yeah, of course, call me now. Can you just call me when I'm not recording one time? Okay, where was I? I wanted to heal myself with a Lazarus Potion. And I wanted to repair all the stuff. What the fuck? Okay, almost all my armorous kits are gone now. Can't repair the combat jupe when it's broken. Yeah, that always happens. It's the one that always gets overly damaged. Okay. I should have taken the second one with me, but whatever. I'm gonna try to loot them so I can see whether they have something with them that's worth for like quest purposes. But this will be very hard to even find them around here. There was one plated armor one. Was it that one? No, he just has the bassinet. That's the one that I would expect. What did I pick up? Something with H. I hate it. Talking and doing that at the same time. Hermit, move. He can have that back. I want to see whether one of them had real stuff here. But I'll see you if I find something.
Hey, who's there?
We got one survivor.
What have we got here? Entertainment? Great.
I wondered why the quest objective didn't work out as it was supposed to. Deal with the raiders. Yeah, that's why I was searching everyone, because I supposed I had missed one quest item to loot of one of them. But no, okay. So this was just like the justice part of the quest. And we can now return. Also took one red deer venison from one of the bodies, so I can give it to Mart when he comes back.
To heal, Mutt.
I already hear him. He is such a good thing to have in combat. Are you? Stupid dog? Okay. He's just slow. Ubians is at 93, so that's okay. Okay, so riding back to where we left them. That was an interesting letter that we found in there to Sir Radzik. I'm very interested to see what he found. Since Fletcher did... Okay. Wanted to talk to Fletcher since he was the guy that sent me like on this side mission to avenge the guys.
I found this shield in a shed along with a letter. Seems like someone left us a message.
Show me that. I know that crest. It's the House of Zool. A dangerous lot, God's truth. I don't think we'll find anything else here. We'll stay here a while, just in case. And you should go and report to Radzig what happened.
That's not all. I tracked down those raiders.
You did? Where are they?
Well, they were a short way off to the east, in the woods, dividing up their loot.
Were? They're gone now? Which way?
Down. To hell, where I sent them.
What? Jesus, Henry. Are you out of your mind?
Well, I took advantage at the moment of surprise.
Christ above. I've met some mad bastards in my time, but... Alright, I'll send someone there to scout around. Meanwhile, you have a snoop around here and see if you can find anything interesting.
Can we have that other conversation again? Ah, that's a shame. It sometimes happens. Report to Sir Radzik. Okay, so get my horse. Did I have an arrow in the arm a second ago? No. You always have to like shimmy around weirdly to see if you got an arrow sticking somewhere. But no. Okay. Let's go back to Rete to report on this. That burning farmhouse was a thing that I was thinking I would get to during the main quest, but it might have just been added by the DLC. Yeah, it might have just been added by the DLC and there was like just land before that. We'll never know because I only played during the with having the DLC on, so we'll never know how the game was without the DLC. We lost a lot of time here. This going back and forth, I think it's to allow them to warp to a new camp spot instead of having to walk there like normal people. Also, most guys will use the fast travel feature to go get around, so they know that they would even have time to just go around. This is Capon's chamber, so one floor below. Nah, you freaking kidding? What? He just went outside. Wow.
Greetings, Henry.
Sir, I'm afraid I have some bad news. We came across a burnt-out farm near Merhoyed.
Christ! It seems Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
Now, this is something else, sir. We found a shield there with a crest. A tricolour star on a blue field.
I know that coat of arms, unfortunately. It's the House of Zul.
There was a letter there, too.
Show it to me. Although I think I already know what it will say.
Here you are, sir.
Unscrupulous beast. Cruelty and malevolence. I challenge you to face me in a duel, defend your honor. Antinomius Reg? Well, that's nice. Signed, Hagen Zul. As I expected, old grievances coming back to haunt me.
This Sir Hagen wants to challenge you to a duel.
Apparently, he still hopes I will agree to this kind of outmoded solution to disputes.
But surely you can't refuse a challenge to a duel. What about your honor?
Henry, my boy, honor is a splendid thing, and it should be held in high regard. But in time, you'll learn that some matters are not so straightforward.
Like this one?
Yes, like this one. The only reason Hagen is challenging me now is that he has a marked advantage. I've served as the royal hetman for the last 15 years and become a courtier. Hagen, meanwhile, was fighting in the Margraviate Wars in Moravia and elsewhere as a mercenary. Which of us do you think would win a duel? That's not honor, but an abuse of honor. Commonplace opportunism. I don't blame him for trying, but I'm not such a fool as to play by his rules.
What happened between you and Sir Hagen?
That's a long story.
Well, I'd like to hear the whole story, sir, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. It began in the first year of King Wenceslas's reign. He sent me to resolve a dispute between the Zuls and a neighboring house. It concerned land boundaries. The Zuls had refused to accept the ruling of the land court. His Majesty's position was a little shaky after his coronation, So a decision was made in the royal court to take radical action against any dissent in the kingdom. Since the Zul family was defying the king, we were obliged to punish them. Harshly, as the circumstances demanded. The head of the family, Hagen's father, was hanged, their castle razed to the ground and their property confiscated.
So, they're out for vengeance. But you acted according to the law.
Would it were that simple, lad. I was young and didn't realize the repercussions it would bring. For one thing, the king didn't use it to strengthen his position. On the contrary, he took less and less interest in such affairs.
How come?
Because he realized things would eventually sort themselves out. He promoted me to royal hetman, leaving him to pursue other interests. Secondly, my actions essentially created another band of robbers. When you strip a nobleman of his property, you can't expect him to take to begging. And thirdly, I wasn't aware at the time that the other party to the dispute was distantly related to me. Naturally, that made it look like I was acting in self-interest. If I'd known what I know today, I'd have been a lot more circumspect.
Well, what are we going to do about this?
You and Kuno's band will just have to deal with Hagen and prevent further mayhem. The longer he's marauding around these parts, the greater the chances that I'll finally have to succumb to his conditions.
So you'd fight him, if it came to that?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But maybe there's something else behind this challenge. Maybe it's coin he's after. Who knows?
All right. We'll deal with him, sir.
I'm sure you will, Henry.
I'd like to ask something about this Sir Hagen.
Sure. Take care.
Quest completed. Bad Blood. The Zul family of Ostradek. The story of the Zul Geoman family aptly illustrates the condition that existed in Bohemia. Okay, in this menu, it goes completely the other way around with the sticks, what do what. Great. There has been a Zul family. I'm not reading all of those. I don't have the time for that. The playthrough would go for like a lot of hours more. 83 nourishment, so we're right on that. Meeting back with Kuno in the encampment for the next quest. And my horse did just shit itself. My horse did just shit itself and fell into the ditch. I'll see you at Kuno's camp. Meet with Kuno at the encampment. What does the next objective say? Right out on the second mission. Doesn't specify time this time. But let's talk to the guys again. So Kuno is somewhere around here. That's not Kuno, that's Stefan. Hi, Stefan.
What's it about, Stefan?
Ah, Henry, the very man I wanted to see. I heard you got the ring from Dangler and gave it to the stone.
Maybe.
Let's not beat around the bush. I could use your help too. I think the stone has had the ring long enough, if you get what I'm saying.
I'll help you. I've got nothing else to do anyway.
I want to steal the ring from the stone while he's asleep, but that fella sleeps with one eye open. He needs a little help with sleeping soundly. And I've got a feeling you're the kind of man who knows how to arrange that kind of thing.
Supposing I steal it for you?
If you think you can do it, whatever. Either steal the ring or bring me that sleeping potion and I'll do it.
Stefan,
What is it you want to...
what do you think about this business with Hagen Zul?
I'd say you and Sir Radzig are very fortunate to have Kuno on the job. He's a master at handling such matters.
Is he? Why's that?
Dealing with bastards like Hagen Zul demands both courage and sharp wits. It's not a commonplace combination, but Kuno has both in abundance.
Okay, that was Stefan. Jan.
Can you tell me something about yourself, Jan?
Why not? I haven't been to confession for a while.
What do you think about this business with Hagen Zul?
That's a very tricky matter, I can tell you. Them Zuls are well known among us mercenaries. Hagen and his two brothers fought in the Margraviate Wars. That's quite a feather to have in your cap. On the other hand, they've got their weaknesses.
Like what?
They still like to think of themselves as high and mighty lords. Kuno got over that, thank Christ, and he treats us all like equals.
You think Hagen's men have no great love for him?
Well, I'd say they're running before his whip more than following his flag, if you understand me.
Aye. I see what you're getting at. What do you think about this business with Hagen Zul?
Hagen Zul? Who's that?
That robber baron who's been pillaging Sir Radzig's estates. Didn't Kuno tell you?
He did. But then he says a lot of things. Zul, Radzig, Sokol and Hinek of Kravan, Wenceslas, Sigismund. It all goes in one ear and out the other. What do I care? Ride somewhere, kill some fellas, have a drink, and go to sleep. If you're lucky, it won't rain while you're at it. That's all.
Okay, the stone is already sleeping, as are some of the other guys, like Jakey and so on. So I want to talk to them, so I have to wait for them to wake up again. First I'll save so as to not get caught while pickpocketing from the stone. Because if it's more dark, it's less likely that I'll be seen by the others while I'm doing it. Apparently he sleeps with an open eye, but that shouldn't be a problem because I pickpocketed from awake people already, so that should be alright. So, I'm gonna put on my stealth clothes and I'm gonna go on a pickpocketing session. Okay, there sleeps the stone. Let's see if we can do it. And we have it. Bring the lullaby potion to Stefan or get the ring. Can't talk to him. Okay.
Go away.
Okay, so I'm putting back my armor. And we're gonna sleep to the next day. That I can speak to the guys again. And after that I'm gonna speak to the chief. But sleeping now.
Oh shit, where's that damn ring? Someone must have pinched it. And what the fuck is this?
We got a mysterious poem on where the ring is. Okay. Truly no one is out. Fuck you, Red Attorney. You're in the front of the text. Go away. Go away, Red Attorney. Truly no one is outstanding without me nor fortunate. I embrace all those whose hearts ask for me. He who goes without me goes about in the company of death. He who bears me will remain lucky forever. But I stand lower than earth and higher than heaven. What? Oh God. So lesson learned, never sleep with the ring on.
Someone stole the ring from me. Do you know anything about it?
Oh my! Tut tut tut! You just can't trust anyone these days, can you?
Well, whoever took the ring left some message in its place. Looks like some verse. Now who here knows how to write?
What? Someone here knows how to write? Unbelievable!
Wow. Jakey? Jakey must help me. Jakey must help me. Jakey must help me. Where's Jakey? Is he over here? No. That's not Jakey. Jakey's the only one I can trust. Do I re-roll the time to before that? I'd like to figure out that poem. But the fucking problem is Jakey is gone, who is the only one I can trust here. Okay, that didn't feel good. Okay. There's Jakey.
Someone...
No, sorry.
Well, whoever took the...
Could be any of us. Don't you know we all ran away from a monastery, got tired of copying books?
Okay, so I need to decipher the poem. No one is outstanding without me, nor fortunate. Something that is luck. I embrace all those whose hearts asked for me. He who goes without me goes about in the company of death. And he who bears me will remain lucky forever, but I stand lower than earth and higher than heaven. Lower than earth and higher than heaven, and I have no idea what that means. I'm gonna reload that. I think this is the first sleep before I pickpocketed from him. Yeah, it is. Okay. Going back into this stuff. I'm sorry, I won't save scum everything, but I'm not in the mood for this stupid poem right now. So the stone should be sleeping right there. Must be this one then. So now I'm gonna wait till the morning. He's the fucking only guy still sleeping?
I want to sleep.
Okay, so Fletcher's up.
I pinched the ring from the stone. Here it is.
Well now, Henry, I hope you'll take it as a compliment when I say you're one sneaky fucker. Here's a little something for your trouble.
And we got Groschen. Okay. So let's talk to all the other guys again about...
Hey, Jakey.
Want to get...
About Hagen.
What do you think about this business with Hagen Zool?
Zool? Huh. I'd rather keep that to myself. But since you're the only one who's interested in my opinion, I'll tell you, I reckon Radzig's making a big mistake. I might not be grown up yet, but I've walked in these shoes long enough to know that asking a mercenary to do something for nothing is stupid.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Never mind. It's just a feeling I have. If Kuno heard me talking about it, he'd tan my hide.
All right, we'll drop it then. What do you think about this business with Hagen Zool?
Well, I'm worried Kuno is underestimating Hagen. I was at the siege of Lansenbach with the both of them, so I know a thing or two about it. Hagen's got all these noble airs and graces. These knights that talk of honor and glory. Kuno reckons they're like lost lambs on the battlefield, and he's usually right. But that Hagen ain't no lamb. He's a cold-blooded killer, by all accounts.
Interesting side. This hillside? Yeah, this hill is in earth, but higher than the air around. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's like here at the middle of the hill would have been the hiding spot. Might be. Might be. I have to keep that in mind if it gets pinched again. But we have other stuff around. Could be also in the... No, the field doesn't make any sense. Where they fight. I can't talk to the stone. Okay. We talked about all the guys, with all the guys about Hagen. And now I'm gonna save my game.
Telling you, Chief. One morning we'll wake up and the bearmen will be gone.
So what do you think about recruiting some more men?
We could do with 2 or 3 more, all right. Another archer, someone who knows something about healing. Someone who can talk, that is.
And replacements for the bearmen.
That's why Kuttenberg makes sense. It's a silver mining town and miners are hard as fucking nails.
Some of them might be tempted to go crushing heads for silver instead of ore.
Exactly. The town is full of Deutsches, so maybe that'll settle the Behrman's yearning for Brandenburg.
Interesting. But I wanted to say that I'm not now gonna save my game, and then I'm gonna talk to Kuno in tomorrow's episode, where we continue with the Band of Brothers DLC. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.